super noob at this. When I get up there, do I put the mag in and then holster it and then on the beep go?
Good question. So when you get up to the line, don't do anything.
Okay.
Never do anything. You wait for instructions.
Perfect.
You don't want to go to a match, drive the hour, 20, 30, 40 minutes and get to a match, pay the 25, 35 bucks and then get told you got to go home on the first stage. It happened this Wednesday. It will happen. We just, for example, so people understand what not to do. The guy showed up to a match. He was very excited to shoot. I'm the RO behind him. I look left to make sure nobody's downrange. I look to the right, and when I look back to him, his gun's already out in his hand and the mag's already inserted in the gun. So unfortunately, it's a disqualification because he loaded his firearm without being told to. So in any shooting sport, you show up unloaded always. Never show up with a loaded gun. When you get up to the line, you'll just wait. You'll have safe tables, just like we have here, to put your gun in your holster. But when you get up to the line to actually compete, you're just going to wait. The RO is going to come up behind you. Like I said, I'm going to check to make sure nobody's downrange. Make sure, if there's a target that's a swinger, make sure it's set. There's no holes all in the targets. And then I'm going to say, shooter, load and make ready. Or just make ready, depending on what it is. Once you hear the make ready, that's when you can pull the gun out of the holster and go ahead and start your load process. Then check your dot if you're a red dot user. For you don't have one, so just go ahead and load the gun, put your safety on, and then holster it. Once you holster the gun, that'll give me the signal that you're almost ready to go. And as soon as your wrists go below the belt, that's the signal from the shooter that you're ready to go. So I'm waiting for you to do your process. You might go up to it, have your gun loaded and holstered, and you might do something like this where you're running the stage in your head, and I know you're not ready yet.
Yes, sir.
But if you put your hands down like this, I assume you're ready. So you're gonna hear a call where I'm gonna say, shooter ready, stand by, and then I'll press the beep. And when the beep goes off, that's when you start. When you're finished, you get to the last target, you'll hear, if you're finished, unload and show clear. So I'll do that, like I said, for the first little bit so you guys get to understanding it. What that means is you're going to take your finger off the trigger, press the magazine release, pull the magazine out, rack the slide back. The chamber is going to eject that round out. Then you're going to show me it's clear. Then you're going to let the slide go back down, aim it at the berm, and then pull the trigger. What that's doing is showing me there's nothing in the gun. Once you do that, then you holster the gun, and then you're good to go. Okay, so that's the process of it. Don't stress about it too much because there's nobody downrange. Just don't worry about breaking the 180, not shooting over the berm. Just make sure you have a plan, and you can just execute that plan.
Okay.
So that's all you got to do.
Excellent. Cool.